Hello, leaders of the Palmarian Cult, also apostates, the public and members of the media. We continue our campaign to expose the true nature of the Palmarian Doctrine by revealing the information contained within a document we recovered. This document had been torn up and thought to have been destroyed by a member of the cult. We managed to retrieve the pieces and tape them back together. This official document was sent to cult members 6 months before Clementes' death, which makes it one of his last announcements, some of which makes for disturbing reading. It is the content of the first 2 pages that are most disturbing. In them he uses the term militant on 4 separate occasions. He talks of spiritual weapons. He claims Jesus said to him in one of his fake visions, "Do not be afraid of those who kill the body, because after that, they have nothing more to do." He talks of Palmarians being soldiers of Christ, facing up to the enemies of God, which in this case means all society outside of the Palmarian cult, even at the cost, he says, of losing their life. He calls for absolute obedience to his word, absolute surrender to his service, and slavery to his will. This is the clearest, yet he has come to calling for war on his behalf, or fight for him if Satan's forces, the authorities, come for him. He finishes this segment with this quote, again allegedly from Jesus Christ. "Whoever at the cost of losing his soul keeps his life, will lose eternal life. And whoever loses his life for the love of me, shall find it again in heaven. Do not think, I have come to bring peace on earth. I have not come to bring peace, but warfare." End of quote. He was dead 6 months later. What was he planning? We will never know. What will the new leaders have in store? We can only guess. But this sermon was a clear call for militant violence in the name and protection of the Palmarian cult. Martyrdom without a doubt, murder most likely. This document was signed and approved by Father Isidore, real name Alonso Manuel Corral, Clementes' Secretary of State. Isidore is now the leader of the Palmarian cult, being crowned Pope Peter II. Sit up and take notice. These people are being allowed to preach this hate-filled and violent doctrine. This must stop. Stand up. Take action. We cannot allow this to continue. Now is the time to put an end to Palmar. 30 years is far too long. The number of us, apostates, now far outweigh the number of Palmarians. It is up to us to stop this, and we will. To the Palmarian leaders, the clock is ticking, and your time is slipping away. We are coming.